Elon Musk simultaneously has the most motion out of any man on earth and the least riz, the least aura out of any man on earth. He's got some major news. So he is planning to build the largest semiconductor fabrication plant in the entire world with, quote, virtually no experience in chip manufacturing. We're going to take a look at this article, which was clearly written by a Musk hater. It is titled, Tesla and SpaceX announced $25 billion terafab chip factory. Here's why it reeks of desperation. Okay? So they say that Tesla and SpaceX have unveiled Terafab, a joint $25 billion chip fabrication facility in Austin, Texas, that Ezekiel Musk claims, we're in the attack zone. Nala, I think it's time to go our separate ways here. Nala, chill. You're making me look bad. You're making me look very bad here. Are we on good terms? Are we friends? Anyway, as I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. They're unveiling Terafab, a joint $25 billion chip fabrication facility in Austin, Texas, that Ezekiel Musk claims will produce 1 terawatt of computing power annually. It will be the largest semiconductor fab built ever by an absurd margin. So, one thing that I want to note here is that SpaceX has acquired XAI, which had previously acquired Twitter. So, on this hand are a bunch of ventures that Elon Musk has combined into one. On this hand is Tesla. They are now working in unison. I personally believe at some point that Tesla and SpaceX, which again encapsulates most of his other large ventures, I believe these are all going to merge into one company in an effort to get Elon Musk's Tesla to an $8.5 trillion market cap, which again he needs to do if he wants to get that $1 trillion bonus that Tesla awarded him. Okay, but nonetheless, the facility that is planned for Giga Texas and is designed to consolidate every stage of semiconductor production under one roof: chip design, lithography, fabrication, memory production, advanced packaging, and testing. So Elon Musk has a lot of lofty promises and lofty goals. We're going to have to see if this one comes to actually fruition. To put again into context what they're planning for, Terafab is designed for an initial output of 100,000 wafer starts per month, with ambitions to scale to 1 million wafer starts per month at full capacity. For context, that full-scale target would represent 70% of Taiwan Semiconductors' entire current global output from a single facility operated by companies that have never fabricated a chip. So, Elon Musk, we wish you well. Got some lofty goals ahead of you, okay? The next thing, on kind of a separate but similar, on a related note, I should say, is Wing, okay? I have always, recently, I guess not always, I have recently distinguished Alphabet from companies like Meta and Tesla, and that they seem to take on the strategy of kind of like building up their projects behind the scenes, and then as they really start to develop, then they kind of announce them to the world and kind of make them a bigger deal. So you have like Mark Zuckerberg, for example, goes all in on the metaverse, dumping billions of dollars into the metaverse, changes Facebook's name to Meta Platforms. It really seems like that was a complete failure. This metaverse, at least for now, doesn't seem to be taking off, but they've already sunk, billions and billions of dollars into this. Same thing with Elon Musk. He's the king of kind of announcing things, not delivering them behind schedule, and promising lofty promises. Alphabet kind of does the opposite. So I recently talked about how Waymo, they just like barely started to even present Waymo to the public as like a serious project, even though it is for sure the largest scale self-driving autonomous robotaxi operation in the US. They're doing like 500,000 paid rides a week, okay? The next project that I want to talk about that also Alphabet this is a massive scale operation that has not gotten much attention, is Wing, okay? So this is a drone delivery service that is delivering items to people's homes, okay? to just kind of talk about the scale of this, I'm just going to read this here. Today, Wing has safely completed over 750,000 deliveries to homes with a service area covering more than 2 million customers across some of the largest metros in the U.S., including Houston, Atlanta, Dallas. Wing partners with major brands including Walmart, DoorDash, and now they're going to expand into the Bay Area. So getting things from Walmart delivered to your home via a drone, this isn't a thing of the future. This is a thing that is already existing for a client base of 2 million people and rapidly expanding. And last but certainly not least for the day, how could I possibly skip over this? Markets are rocketing on Truth Social. By the way, the ads on Truth Social are so absurd. I'll have to include them on here one day. They're bonkers. But anyway, I logged on to Truth Social to find this truth. The president said, "I am pleased to report that the U.S." He basically said that they are having very productive peace talks with Iran. Markets rejoiced. NASDAQ, S&P, Dow Jones, Russell 2000, blah, blah, blah. Pretty much every sector is through the roof. Oil has dropped significantly. But to put a wrinkle into this situation, the Iranian government came out and was like, this is absolutely not true. We have had no direct talks with Trump. We have had no indirect talks with Trump. He is explicitly doing this to try to manipulate the oil and financial markets. This is BS. This is garbage. This is this is not facts. Now, the markets don't seem to care because, and I think the main reason is that I think 1 or 2 days ago, Trump said that if Iran does not reopen the Strait of Hormuz within 48 hours, he is going to blow up their power plants, which would be a major, major, major escalation in the war. I think people are kind of blowing off what the Iranian government is saying because I think regardless of whether it's true, whether it's not true about the peace talks, I think what is clear is that this major escalation that was set to take place in the next day, at least we've got the brakes on that. It looks like it's at the very minimum paused for now. Obviously, it's a fluid situation, so we'll have to see how it goes, okay? So just a couple of logistical things here really quick. Generally speaking, how I'm going to do my YouTube and Patreon is that I'm going to do my YouTube videos as I've been doing, and then I will include one extra section on Patreon. So if you're a Patreon subscriber, you're always going to get the full video. If you're a YouTube subscriber or viewer, you'll generally get the same exact video, except you'll be missing one section. So if you would like to get that moving forward, you can subscribe for as little as $2 a month to Patreon. So anyway, thank you very much. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you like the video. Thank you. Love you. Bye-bye.